My friend from Louisville has impressed you all with his evidence-based lecture, but he has not shown any cases. And he has said a lot of things about the radius, but what is the experience? He has just quoted literature. So in distal radius malunions, we have these problems. Many times there is a severe deformity. I admit, when there is a severe deformity, you have to correct the radius. But in those cases, what will you do? You correct the radius, you correct it. But how to treat the ulnar prominence? You cannot correct it by just putting a plate on the radius. How to correct how to get back the rotation? How to control the ulnar sided pain? Very simple solution. Just excise a segment of the ulna. This was described 104 years ago by Dr. Baldwin, not by Milch. And it's a very simple procedure. Takes 20 minutes and you can restore the ulna. The ulna comes back on its own. You don't have to do anything. The stretched ligaments around the DRUJ, the TFCC, everything comes back. And that is the case 1 year post-op, and that's the result. The ulna may or may not unite, it doesn't matter. If it unites, well and good. Because you should not be doing a Saukapanji in this, because if it unites, you're screwed. So this is a 50-year-old housewife. This was treated elsewhere in a plaster of Paris cast with obvious deformity which she did not want, with a painful grip and rotation. So correct the osteotomy of the radius, ulnar segment was removed, and you can see at 2 years the ulna is united. Generally, my experience is that the ulna goes and unites wherever the DRUJ takes it, and you have got a fully functional hand, forearm and shoulder. After doing no physiotherapy, patient does exercises on her own. So this was a very good statement by Peter Stern. He says that wrist range of motion is overrated. Restoration of the forearm and finger range of motion following trauma is highly underrated. And this is said in context of wrist fusions, that means a wrist stiffness. So the patients will do very well if they have satisfactory forearm and finger movements. This is another case scenario where the deformity is quite mild. Patient has wrist stiffness and they have got painful forearm rotation. This was treated elsewhere, a heavy truck driver. Not the ideal treatment. Lunate die punch area has been missed. Patient presented with this stiffness and he has got a painfully restricted forearm and a weak grip. A simple procedure. In this case, I had to support the lunate by doing a lunate buttress plate, not very commonly done. And you can see at 5 years post-op, the ulna is united in going line with the DRUJ, and patient has got fully functional hand, and has got a good grip and supination. Another case is a gardener, again operated elsewhere. Again, all problems. That's a stiff shoulder hand. Again, treated by a simple procedure, remove that plate, excise the ulna. At 18 months post-op, the ulna is making an attempt to unite. And you can see a fully functional hand. The wrist has improved, shoulder is improved, supination is improved, and you can see the very good hand. Now, these are cases where there is no deformity, but patient comes to you only for pain while rotating the forearm. You can see this, again operated elsewhere. 2013, segmental resection. This is 2025, 12 years post-op. And patient is driving a Harley Davidson to the Himalayas. This is a housewife. Hardly any deformity, but painful rotation. Treated in a plaster, painful rotation. Simple procedure, DRUJ comes back, ulna is making an attempt to unite. 6 months post-op. Patient is very happy, you can see her smiling. Now these are mild deformities. You may or may not get correction for that. These two patients did not want it. And this is a fireman, heavy duty, painful forearm rotation. You can see at the end of 3 years, the ulna is gone back and it's united, gone back and happily sat in the DRUJ. And this patient is back to his duties, fully fit. And this is the last case. This is a 37-year-old banker. He had a volar displacement, very painful forearm, slight deformity, did not want any treatment, and restricted painful supination, restricted palmar flexion, and you can see this is 18 years post-op. And he's got fully functional hand. He has just brought his wife for treatment. So you can see he's such a happy person. He's 18 years post-op. So basically the denominator for all these conditions is the malunited radius is a painful forearm rotation and impingement. And this is treated by a simple procedure, the Baldwin's operation.
Hemant, if you keep going, you're going to lose more points. Okay, 6 points.
So this is a very simple procedure. It's a short procedure. C-arm is not really needed. It's effective, corrects the forearm, gets a painful forearm, painless forearm rotation. You can treat ulnar impingement pain and you reduce that ulnar prominence by restoring the DRUJ. I thank you for your attention.